Join us next week. See you then.
Welcome back to Business Class. Well, when it comes to Australian foodie destinations, Canberra may not be the top of your list, but our nation's capital is punching well above its weight when it comes to award-winning restaurants and eateries. Well, Adam Ford from the Big Bus Tour and Travel Guide was there recently. Joins us now with the latest hotspots in Canberra. Good afternoon to you, Adam.
Hi, Ingrid. Tough gig, eh?
Yeah, tough gig, eating your way around Canberra. Now, we keep hearing that Canberra's having a real moment. What's the dining scene like?
Look, the dining scene is absolutely on fire in the capital, and, you know, as you said, it's really punching above its weight in terms of award-winning restaurants and eateries. There's a real emphasis on local produce, so vineyards, olive groves, market gardens, market farms, and this real sense of creativity and innovation flowing through the dining scene. It was an extraordinary trip. I headed up with Visit Canberra a couple of weeks ago. We got to see 5 of the hottest new dining options in town, and we're going to talk about those today.
Yeah, as you said, tough gig. So let's talk about the Italian and Sons one first up. What's this one?
All right, so anybody who knows anything about Canberra's dining scene will be aware of Italian and Sons. They opened in 2009 in Braddon. Now, what was a disused garage and storeroom at the back of Italian and Sons is now one of the hottest wine bars in town, called Baccarat. Now, you enter through an unmarked door in the car park, and once you get inside, it's this really chic, sophisticated interior, beautiful marble bar lined with bottles of Italian red. There's an open fireplace, intimate seating. You can order from the Italian and Sons menu, so handmade pastas, wood-fired pizzas. I had a pizza rucola with prosciutto di San Daniele, absolutely sensational. I warn you now, you will never want to leave.
All right, well, let's move on to another cuisine, Spanish, because temporada is another one you tried out.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2 blocks away across Northbourne Avenue in the city. Not the most inspiring of locations. It's sort of surrounded by ubiquitous office blocks and sandwich bars. But in the middle of it all, you'll find Temperata. Now, this is the latest venture from the team behind Canberra's Aubergine, which is consistently one of Canberra's top restaurants. Different scenario, seasonal. Temperata in Spanish means seasonal, so there's an emphasis on seasonal produce, but also tapas and shared plates. And what's really interesting about this restaurant is the pairing of ingredients. So we had a spanner crab, crispy pig's ears and green almond salad, which was just amazing. And for dessert, a chocolate ganache, fresh blueberries, salted honeycomb and the herb sorrel, which was just phenomenal. They've just picked up a chef's hat in the Good Food Guide, and it's well deserved. Okay,
it's like I just had lunch because it's really making me hungry again. Let's talk Chipley's Bar and Grill, because this has got to talk about a steak place always.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, on the other side of town in the parliamentary precinct of Barton, you've got the Hotel Courage on Canberra. Now, this is one of Australia's most historic hotels. It opened back in 1926, and it's really been at the heart of the Aussie political scene ever since. You know, the who's who of Aussie politics have lived or stayed in this hotel. It was renovated, fully renovated in 2014 by TFE Hotels and the NRMA. Chipley's Bar and Grill reopened at the same time. A fantastic standalone steak bar. There are 18 different cuts of beef on the menu. Very detailed background on the beef. I tried a Cape Grim Black Angus Scotch fillet, which was absolutely melt in your mouth. The executive chef, Michael Chatto, does a fabulous job there. He's a Canberra-born chef. Coincidentally, did a bit of time at Italian and Sons, but definitely worth checking out Chipley's Bar and Grill at the Hotel Courage on Canberra.
All right, and the Hamlet and Brodburger, another one.
Yeah, so something a bit different here. Now, there's no doubt that food van culture is gripping the nation. It's no different in Canberra, except that the food vans have a permanent home in the city centre. It's known as the Hamlet. Now, they describe it as an urban village. It's actually a disused warehouse where the food vans are situated. There's also some pop-up retailers there as well. Fast and friendly, tasty treats, lots of fun, with names like Papa Peruvian, April's Caravan, the Spit Shack, Brod Dog. You get the idea. It's open Wednesday to Sunday. One of the vans you'll see there, Brod Dog, is actually an offshoot of another food van success story called Brod Burger. They're located over in the Canberra Glassworks on the shores of Lake Burley Griffin at Kingston. Very, very popular burger joint, up to 800 burgers a day they serve. If you're over that way and you'd like to stop in there for lunch, a word of advice, get there early. The queues are huge.
All right, Adam, unfortunately we'll have to leave it there, but it sounds like you had a good time. Thanks for joining us.
It was phenomenal. Thanks, Ingrid. See you soon.
Adam Ford there from the Big Bus Tour and Travel Guide.